All right, we back. Episode 8 of the Sunday Gallery podcast. We back in our new venue. Same old venue rather. You know what I'm saying? So just want to check in, see how y'all doing for the week. Well, since last episode.
Same venue. Hold on, Kobe. Got my boy Kobe over there.
Gotcha.
VC.
Oh, you can't even see the VC.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can't see the VC poster? Copy. Shout out to my homegirl Joy who got me this for my birthday in 2023. I want to say. Yeah. I had that in the stash for too long. Please forgive me. But yeah.
You got that, this was still playing.
Word. Nah, but how y'all niggas doing?
I think good, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Copacetic.
Keeping it neutral. Got you. Same here.
Keeping it copacetic.
Yeah, I like that one. That was smooth. That was smooth. All right. Rock keeping it player. You know what I'm saying? Yo, a lot of people been asking me. I hate to say a lot of people been asking me, but they was just like, who you was talking about in that last part. To me, yeah, I was like, all right, Rock, who you going at? But I was like, nah, don't say nothing about it. Yeah,
that was just a general statement. Like, I think everybody in the world felt about
put the at name on.
Yeah.
I feel like 90% of the world feel the same way. 10%, I don't know what it is.
Say no more.
I forgot what you even said. I just know you was angry about
something. Yeah, I was like, because he was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit.
I'm doing LeBron. Like,
yo, as soon as he said that, I just started crying. I'm like, yo.
The click you claim.
Word. You know how like the end of Hit 'Em Up? Yeah. That's how he said when Tupac was talking about Jay-Z, Big, Lil Kim, and everybody. That's how I was
saying everybody out.
Nigga, fuck you too, nigga. You want them likes, nigga? Fuck you too. No. Tomorrow, USA play South Sudan.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a tough game. I'm looking forward to it. Huh?
You think so?
Yeah, they tough.
I ain't gonna front. Y'all ain't been talking about Kenna. I mean, Drake got the Kenna down low right now. You know what I'm saying? But he's sinking. Kenna is nice.
We not Canadian.
I'm just saying, but if Drake, Drake can go sideways. We be talking about Kenna, but Kenna got a squad.
Yeah, all 5 starters is NBA players. Yeah,
they got.
Crazy.
Listen, I seen that against the That's the only team I could see going up with USA.
Yeah,
I seen them in Japan.
He plays like a 6'6".
Yo, he's nice,
basically.
Man. He is nice. Mm-hmm. And they got Jamal Murray. Nobody told me about that.
In the Olympics, he a bum.
Yeah, he a bum. He's trying.
Yo, it's crazy.
The memes with
Jamal
Murray.
Nah, you know what's crazy? Him and what's son that used to play on the Knicks? How did I
my boy. Yeah, he was
number 9.
He got drafted with
RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett.
Yeah,
it's like him and Jamal Murray swap places. It's almost like in the Olympics, RJ Barrett is what Jamal Murray is during the NBA season and shit like that.
I ain't gonna front. I'd rather be on the NBA wave. I ain't gonna front.
Word. But how y'all feel about Team USA beating the shit out of Serbia?
They don't got no players. But Joker.
Joker.
Joker was crazy.
You got 2 big men going against him, tying him out now.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah,
of course. Nobody can touch him.
You know what's crazy? Joker. When they took him out, I don't even know why Joker was sitting for that long, bro.
Yeah.
They was like tied for the most part. And they took him out, and then Joker. USA just started going crazy.
Wilding.
So I think he was out for a minute.
Yeah,
wilding.
And he going against Embiid and Anthony Davis.
And Bam.
Nice.
That
man is nice.
Bro.
Yeah.
I feel like they left him in there because it's like, nah, you can't.
Yeah. I mean,
I got respect for Joker, man. He's gonna get 3.
What you call it was wilding. Anthony Edwards. Like, he was just like, I don't know. He just, to me, he just meant to like, I'm glad he's, just to backtrack real quick, I'm glad he's getting this experience with like the superstars, you know, because next season I feel like he gonna go in with a mindset.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we seeing him take the steps. Yeah, right? So for me, he was killing during the game.
Nice.
I was hyped when Braun threw him a lob, so I was, but like I said, in the last part, I was like, Kevin Durant, right? That's all I'm gonna say. Going forward, it's just Kevin Durant.
KD, man.
Shit too easy for him.
He like the mellow for this year.
Yeah. But my favorite play of the game was when Steph took the no-look 3.
Oh, yeah, he was wild.
I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, Son is just, it's just too easy.
They got a squad.
Hey, I was like, I was trying to let it pass.
Yo, me too. I thought,
I'm like, son.
I was thinking about, like, damn, that really did sound nuts.
Yeah, I was like, yo.
That was bonkers. But
I'm gonna shut up.
Nah, you good, bro.
No, but overall, like, you know, shout out to USA. Yeah, I think they beat them by 20. South Sudan is tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that game as well. You know what's crazy is that they don't have like the college players on the team no more. Remember, like it was always one college player. Sitting on the bench. They don't do that no more.
This shit, you can say it's Halliburton.
That's a fact.
Fuck that. It's Tatum.
No, it's Tatum. Nah, that's crazy that they're not playing though.
Tatum gonna play.
He don't want to play. He don't want to play. I don't think he's just chilling. Like,
He looked mad. He looked mad on the bench.
You watch like the scrimmages before, like like he looked like I don't know. It just didn't make sense.
Remember, he had the longest season too. Keep it real. He just won a championship.
Gotta play 1-on-1, yeah. So it's like, nah, maybe his game is just not fitted for
last
it.
game they were having fun, like I know Anthony Edwards is like hype as hell that fucking KD was on the court, like
word.
Yeah,
hooping with your favorite player is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Word. I mean, damn, I wish they did go back to like the like one college, ball player on the end of the USA team or whatnot. But Anthony Davis. That's crazy. And Kobe took him under the wing. Yeah, that was fire. That's fire.
I feel like they too bougie now. College players got same amount of money as the NBA now.
I don't say like same money.
So I'm keeping it 100 with you. So that's probably why. Yeah.
Plus, nobody in college
like stands out that much.
It's like they could go.
You know what it is? Because it's like they kind of like now getting the endorsements before they get to the NBA, right? And then teams are like handing these young players like the keys to their teams, and it's like they ain't never prove anything. Because remember, March Madness was everything, right? So if you got your team through March Madness, like, that's somebody I can trust. But these players are just getting in with like being losers or whatnot. not like shaming them or anything like that. But they're not they're not doing anything that's like, oh shit. Like the only player I give a pass to is Kyrie because he played 10 games, but you knew that nigga was gonna be, he's gonna be a dog. You know what I'm saying? So
that's still crazy to think about.
Yeah.
11 games is still.
Yeah, you knew he was going number one, son. Like, yeah. But that's like outside of that, I just feel like it ain't no players that really like stand out to me that be like, oh shit, go get him. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of like, not right at the moment.
Think of a college player now.
I can't.
It's hard, right?
To be like.
And the only reason why we kind of talk about LeBron is because LeBron. But if he wasn't LeBron's son, I don't think we'd be talking about him.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Cayenne to hit college.
Oh, yo. Did you? Yo.
He's apparently ranked New York player.
I mean, I can see it because he hoop everywhere.
And he different. I think he's going to be better than Melo. I ain't going to lie.
That's crazy.
I'm throwing it out right now.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be, though. That's just how you want to be, you know what I'm saying?
But you got to be real. Come on, Melo.
But
Melo was him.
I feel like he's going to win a championship before Melo ever do.
That's something like I hate this nigga. This nigga hate Melo or some shit.
Oh no,
personal.
No. Melo is fire.
What's son name?
Melo had niggas wearing baby blue, bro.
Word. Yeah, the arm sleeve and shit. Yeah,
If you think about the class, you got Wade. He's the most unsuccessful person in that class.
Ooh,
Melo.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, but he's nice though. He's nice.
I wouldn't even say unsuccessful, bro. We got like he led the USA.
He good.
He didn't get a ring, but
he good. But that ring mean a lot though.
But honestly, at this point, I mean,
come on, it's hard to win them joints, man. People barely I seen.
So how you look at Iverson?
He went to the finals before. Melo
never been in the finals.
Talk to me.
He still ain't win though.
Nah, but he did do something that no team did that season, and which was like beat the Lakers in the playoffs because they was undefeated before they got there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I give him Iverson that, and then
I got it.
I feel like Iverson did more with the team that he had than the team that Melo had a lot more talent around him.
Facts, agreed. No, but he had. Yo, I could bring the whole roster up. He had Jr. He had Kenyon.
No, first season? Yeah. The first season he had
Kenyon Martin. He had
he did have Kenyon Martin the first season. Yeah. He had Kenyon Martin, Andre Miller, Nene, Marcus Camby, Lennox Clazier. They had those
vets. He had vets. He had vets.
Yeah, I give him that because he took his team to the playoffs and whatnot.
Who LeBron had? LeBron had Darius, Ricky Davis.
But look at this. AI had
Carlos Boozer.
Yeah.
Go to the playoffs, bro.
Who AI had? Mutombo?
Oh yeah, Mutombo. No, they traded for Mutombo half.
Aaron McKee.
They had Aaron McKee.
Come on.
Eric Snow.
Ratliff, defensive player of the year.
A young Roger Bell.
I'm talking about somebody could score. We ain't talking about
George Lynch.
Jermaine Jones was hitting jumpers off the bench.
Tyrone Hill or whatnot.
Word.
So-
yo, that's fact.
Nah, but I just feel like Iverson, just accomplished more in his career, like overall.
Yeah,
like he left more of a statement on the game.
Yeah,
Than,
he changed the game up. He changed the whole culture.
Yeah.
He changed come on.
They changed the dress code because of him.
Word,
And he didn't give a fuck about practice. You know what I'm saying? So
I think he's the most
Criticized.
yeah, he's an easy target.
He just been himself the whole time. He ain't never changed up for nobody. So
Got
I
you.
like that.
But to backtrack, there is one NBA and one college player I feel like would do damage in the Olympics on the USA team, and that's Cooper Flag.
He ain't even in college yet.
But he gonna be the
white
pick.
dude?
Yeah.
That's the only college player I can
You talking
Yeah.
about the white dude?
Yeah, Cooper.
He fired. He
Yeah,
fired.
son, get
He
busy.
fired.
He's like,
I like that. You right.
Yeah, he
I
get
been
busy.
getting like that. I don't want to say LeBron hype. I get Zion hype.
Yeah.
Zion hype when he was going to college
Was big. You right.
Might have the
you
best mixtape of all time.
Word.
Yeah.
So crazy.
It's no funny shit. Mixtapes of all time is Zion, John Wall, Andrew Wiggins,
And Derrick Rose.
and Derrick Rose. Yeah. That might be the top 4.
Wiggins was going crazy.
Wiggins was going, but John Wall was going. He was wilding.
Crazy
But
as John Wall was dead ass like a lefty.
yeah, right. Yo, he
It's
ambidextrous.
crazy. Now I'm thinking about they still in the league. I know Wiggins is Wall.
Nah, yeah, he's trying to get on the
It's so
team.
crazy he ain't get the shot, and it's like
That's
dude,
crazy.
It's like politics, son, to me.
That's true. I think he burned some bridges. I don't know where, but I'm pretty sure he
he was
probably
throwing no
did.
blood in the club. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Gang banging.
Nah, but speaking of like college players and shit, like who's your favorite? who's your favorite college basketball? Yeah, who do you think had the most successful? Nah, I can't say who had the most successful, but who's your favorite college player of all time? College basketball player,
Successful or just
as you see fit.
I want to say 3.
I'm giving
Alright,
3
go
too
ahead.
because now
Go first.
I got Pat Ewing, MJ, Grant Hill.
And Grant Hill.
He was alive for that?
I'm just no history.
Yeah. Nah, he was.
Yeah, he really was.
Yeah, he was. He was off. Nah, Jordan, not Jordan.
Not Jordan.
Not
Hell,
Jordan, not you.
Yeah,
Jordan.
Jordan,
I
you
just-
came out the same year.
He was dead ass like he was.
Yeah,
I
he was
just
the GOAT.
know the history.
Yeah,
Like,
alright, who you got?
I like history, man.
Michael Beasley was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Beasley was go crazy. I'll say, damn. Awkward silence.
Word.
Damn.
I just take.
KD was going crazy. too.
KD. Yeah.
He stayed 1 year, right?
Yeah.
See, I'm
1 year, he just went.
I'm thinking about I'm bugging. Maybe so.
You talking about 4 years?
Yeah, see,
Kemba after that run.
Yeah, that's my first one.
shout out to him too. He just retired.
Yeah, that's
and from the BX.
best college career of all time is Cardiac Kimba. That's how I look at it. Yo, like shout out to the Bronx. You know what
That
I'm
was
saying?
crazy when
Yeah.
he played the Big East and that was
Yeah.
crazy.
So for me, my top 3 is Kimba at 1. Nah, I can't even keep Kimba gonna be 3 actually. 2, Greg Oden.
Oh, so we doing new
Yeah,
players? See,
Greg Oden.
He did it with like a broken hand.
Yeah, Greg Oden is 2, and
So I gotta change my
number,
I gotta play it 'cause-
my number one is Melo.
Melo.
He took Syracuse to the champ. Yeah, won a chip in his first year. So I feel like it's Melo, Greg Oden, and Kimba Walker.
So I gotta
We
be.
was just talking about
Yeah,
I'm just thinking about like the greatest of all times, but I gotta be Ken. So if I had to pick 3 today, Timmy.
got you. Okay.
Y'all know Timmy?
Yeah.
Nah.
What's
Timmy. The
Hardaway?
white boy off of Gonzaga. He used to have that.
Oh, the
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's
Okay.
been like 8 years, bro.
Yeah. Word.
I like him.
I just seen him in the summer league.
Yeah,
Like,
but he's actually in
finally,
Milwaukee. On Milwaukee Bucks.
word? Yeah,
Yeah,
something like he did like-
I'm can't wait till he make it. I'm like, Timmy,
That is so random, bro.
Word, son. Yo, Rock
I'm in a moment.
got an eye for like crazy shit, son. That's how you know he be in tune. He be in tune.
So I'm I ain't gonna find him to put D Wade up there, man. But he did for
Oh yeah,
Marquette.
Marquette.
Was amazing.
Fire.
And I'm gonna stick with MJ, man. That's a great man.
Yeah.
GOAT. So
Yeah,
I'ma
go with the
stick
GOAT.
MJ.
Play it safe and shit like that.
Yeah, that's my 3.
Copy.
Somebody else who was like just one. I want to say Derrick Rose, but he lost that chip.
Nah, but he brought them back to like you know what I'm saying. He took Memphis to the
Who's
chip
your most
though.
random favorite college basketball player?
Nah, niggas gonna roast me.
My guy's mad random. It's Chris Douglas Roberts. That's my guy.
I figure he's gonna say him. My shit is Talik Brown.
Tally
From-
Brown.
From Connecticut. Yeah, nigga Huskies.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, Huskies.
I said my random. I mean, Timmy is random
Timmy-
enough.
Yeah, that shit is random. Yeah, he got the crown for the random shit.
I didn't
Yeah.
even know who that was, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, he was balling though.
Facts.
I was born to hate Gonzaga, bro. Gonzaga,
Yo, it's crazy. I
don't like nobody from
love
Kansas.
Gonzaga.
Nah.
'Cause I like my white boy on there. I forgot his name. He was like, oh, that was like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Him,
You like Allen Morrison? What's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Him and JJ Redick was going at it.
yeah. So yeah, I love Gonzaga. That's my college team.
Somebody called him the dirtiest player ever. I think it was Kobe.
Who?
They said like,
what?
Stink?
Nah.
Once you got the allegations.
Yeah, you
Oh,
never
it's
beaten
over,
the stink
it's over.
allegations.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like no one has ever came back from the stink
I
allegations.
think I just realized my favorite basketball college team now. Gonzaga.
Gonzaga?
I just
Yeah, nah, my shit
I
is
just-
UConn.
I just helped. UConn?
Yeah, Huskies.
Gonzaga's my
You got
favorite.
everybody.
North Carolina.
Yeah, I feel you.
You supposed to say MJ then.
Vince.
I didn't see college.
Yeah.
so
I mean, I didn't neither. I just like watched the
You just
footage,
you
man.
just know
like,
he was a dog back then.
Yeah, like even with the like kids today, they still watch the footage of him in Chicago. Like
Yeah, like,
so I'm
yo,
just
it's
watching
crazy
footage.
that we still discovering footage we never seen of Mike.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yo, it's
Yo,
crazy.
you ever seen like old footage of Will Chamberlain like in HD?
Oh man,
Yo,
he was
it's
super
crazy.
athletic.
Yo, it's crazy.
Word.
He
Like
was
the crazy shit.
in Converse, son.
Yeah, it's
Word.
crazy.
Yeah.
I'll be trying to find like lost footage of Kobe. I cannot find nothing.
No, yeah, no, I mean,
I mean,
mean-
once he passed, he just unleashed all that.
yeah,
shit.
it's almost like all the icons came out after he passed away.
I want his wife to release like the
That shit
real
is-
stuff.
yeah.
Like let Vanessa release that. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm watching it.
No, that's fire. But I guess we can pivot.
R.I.P. Bean too, bro.
Oh, word, R.P. Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, his father. Yeah.
Oh, Jelly Bean, right?
Jelly Bean, big
You
Jelly
know what I'm
Bean.
saying? Now they're together
Facts.
and shit like that. I know they had like a real tough relationship and shit like that.
They
man.
didn't speak in like 10 years, I think. That was
Yeah.
crazy. Like,
I mean, who knows, bro?
Yeah.
who knows, right? Yeah.
But you know how like family shit is. You know,
Yeah.
it can go left and shit
He
like
can go
that.
left. That's a fact. Yeah.
But
Rest in
yeah.
peace to his pops. So
We do have to take a brief intermission, so we'll be right back. All right, we back from our brief intermission. Typical New York fashion. Never really on time. Never really doing anything. Never really doing anything that we say that we do. That's some New York shit. No, let me stop. But speaking of like New Yorkers or whatnot, it's like a hidden talent of ours. We can tell like who's from what borough based on like how they talk, how they dress, even sometimes how they look.
Facts.
Right. For me, there's only one thing that I think is like common that really throw me off in terms of like determining where people from is like the shiesty. I feel like every hood nigga wears shiesty, right? So I'm kind of like, you can't really tell where something from.
Even in the summer.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Shiesty in the summer is nasty work.
Bro, I
work.
get out of whatever I see that.
Yeah, I see a nigga with a
bro.
shiesty. If I see any sort of like shiesty hoodie and jacket in this weather, yeah, I think it's time that I head up out of here, dog.
facts. Go the other way, opposite way.
Got you. But when you think of like off rip, like I can just tell when someone's from Harlem.
Oh yeah, they loud.
Yeah,
they loud. They
wanna
flashy.
Be, yeah,
You can
funniest
tell,
person. Want to be the funniest person in the room.
Yeah, they loudest in the room for the most part. Yeah,
Jokes
No,
nonstop.
no disrespect, but y'all loud as fuck. You know?
And they announce that they from Harlem,
Word.
right? Like, hey, I'm from Harlem. You know, before they even tell you their name.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's what I can say for
Why
Harlem.
don't say they just from Manhattan though? I never understood that.
Because then you got the heights.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
The heights. I don't know. It's weird.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm just from Manhattan. What's wrong with that? Like, not for real. Like, I
Nah,
never
because then you
understood
got
that.
Harlem, then you got Spanish Harlem too. You can kind of like low key tell. I don't wanna
Spanish
say it.
Harlem?
Yeah, I don't want to say it.
Damn, it's gonna get crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But I know
you
you-
about to get jumped.
Yeah.
So what's the line between? So when I think of Harlem, I only think 125. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
it's
from
deep-
Harlem.
I know
me-
it's deeper than that, but
For me, it's like 155th is just like the splitting part between the Heights and Harlem. Like it's
Okay.
either like you ever cross that what's that bridge on
155th?
Yeah, 155th.
155th, yeah.
You make a left, you're in Harlem. You make a right, you're in the Heights. Yeah, that's how I look at it. It might be wrong,
Yeah,
but
but
that's
you.
how I look at it.
And it's funny that I know people in Harlem who don't consider like 116th Street Harlem. Like they'll be like, oh, like 118th is the cutoff, or to me, the cutoff is like 110th.
so 116
Yeah.
is like literally over
Not
that
even.
bridge, right?
Yeah.
I feel like once the one.
Anything lower than 110 is low key Spanish Harlem.
I want to say less than 100, honestly.
Nah,
That's when you
less than
touch the
100 is
city.
like Upper West Side. You in the Upper West Side. Downtown.
Not the way they act.
The west side, that's the rich side.
Yeah, west side, yeah, and the
Yeah,
east side
that's
technically. Upper east side, upper west side is like wealth. Downtown is anything to me that's like 72nd to Union Square is downtown to me. So somebody like I'm in the city, they in between that area.
Yeah, you can say that.
And then
New York geographic.
Lower East
spot.
Side, yeah, it's
Right
New York
now.
City
Word.
geographics. Lower East Side is
Everybody
to me.
got a different map in their head.
Word. It's not one universal New York map and shit. Everybody got a different map in their head. But I think 14th Street and down for me is like Lower East Side.
Nah, I think Lower East Side is his own thing.
Like,
14th to
I
me is just like, I don't know.
Like Union
just
Square is down. Yeah, if
I don't
Union
look at
Square-
that like Lower East Side. I just look at it like it's Union Square.
Is that like
Oh,
the
no.
like by the village and all that? Like
Close to it, yeah.
Yeah, like it's close to it, but
Okay.
I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like,
So when I think of Soho, I still think of like Lower East Side.
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
You gotcha. So it's Union Square, NoHo, Soho, and then Lower East Side, and then you right
It's
there
kind
by
of
the
interesting
Brooklyn
how you
Bridge.
break it down though. So 14. I'm thinking in my
Gotcha.
head. I'm going through the blocks now. Like okay.
But even if you go uptown, like it's crazy. Like how Steve mentioned taking a right, and you in the Heights. When you look at the Heights is probably like the smallest part of New York.
Facts.
But we all know each other. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, when we grew up there, I can literally, if I'm dating somebody on 172nd, I can literally just ask anybody about that person. Like, that's how small
that's
the
small.
Heights
everybody
is.
in the Heights know each
Yeah,
other
we
for
all
the
know
most
each
part,
other. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? All went to the
I
same
went to
three
two
schools.
No,
Yeah.
I went to
It's
two schools. I
crazy.
know mad people from the Heights.
I thought the Heights is part of the BX.
It's low key in its own way.
Is it? Because I'm from
Is it
LI,
kinda
so I don't
Dykeman?
really know.
Nah,
like,
I'll say it's more Dykeman.
that's what I'm saying.
So, like,
Dykeman
you
is more
got,
Bronx.
see, that's what I'm saying. Like, is
nah,
it?
it's
It's like when you go higher, you
Yeah.
kind of like connect. Like,
you got to break it down. Yeah, you got like geographically.
Yeah, that's like where.
So
I'm like,
the Bronx don't start to 225th, right?
Okay.
But when niggas hear N-Wood, it's like, you in the Bronx now, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you pivoting into the Bronx. So it's technically it's the Heights, Dykeman, N-Wood, Morris Heights, the Bronx. So Van Cortlandt, when you think Van Cortlandt, you think Manhattan, but it's technically the Bronx.
So I got a great question for you. So where A Boogie from, is that the Heights or is that because he's on
that's the Bronx.
Hybrid?
That's the
Yeah,
Bronx.
he's in the Bronx.
That's crazy, but there's two high bridges. I was about to say that.
Yeah, yeah.
There's high bridge in the Heights, and then
Yeah, it's
but it's like it's just water. Like once
yeah.
you cross that water, in the
but
same
it's the
side,
same thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like if you think of like in Van Cortlandt, that's Van Cortlandt East. That's technically the Bronx, but people think of it as Manhattan. You see, when I lived in Norwood, that's Van Cortlandt West. You know what I'm saying? So it's like same title, just different sides of the water. You know what I'm saying? So but Bronx, I feel like everybody could tell like niggas from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Because it's almost like it's not like necessarily like an aura, but like almost like the way
honestly,
they
you
like
can't
walk.
really tell, bro.
For the
Nah,
Bronx?
if I go somewhere right and I see some people come in from the Bronx, I'm like, all right, the Bronx is here, we good. Or before when I lived in the Heights, I used to be like, oh wow, the
But
Bronx
that's
is
a
coming.
great question.
Yeah.
What's the stamp for the Bronx? How you can tell? Besides,
We're a
somebody
little
being-
more
just fearless.
we're a little more rugged.
Yeah, a
I'll
little
say
bit more
that.
rugged, a little bit more
rugged.
fearless when we walk.
You know what's
in
crazy?
spots.
Because it's like to me, it's like
I look at
Brooklyn
Brooklyn,
and
rugged,
Brooklyn-
like,
Brooklyn
is rugged. Like
Brooklyn is
you
rugged,
go Brooklyn, like,
but it's like they're rugged. They're rugged, but like Caribbean rugged.
okay,
Yeah.
We're rugged, but like Spanish people like
Yeah,
take over kind of like the Bronx for the most
like
part.
That makes
like to
sense.
me, it's just like
that makes
Not
sense.
saying we all Spanish, but you know what I'm saying.
nah.
Because I seen the
makes
Spanish
sense.
nigga.
Yeah.
Somebody from Spanish from like I was like, oh, he from the Bronx. He be like, nah, I'm from Brooklyn. Oh
Wow.
shit.
Yeah. Nah, but even looking at the Bronx, you can just tell like I can spot somebody who freaking Third Avenue. You know what I'm saying? From a mile away. You know, and it could be like the way that they walk. Sometimes even the way like the way Bronx dudes like I can't say like we walk different like with a bop or something like that. But it's like we just made easy to stand out. Like you know what I'm saying? So if
Also,
I-
you could tell the difference between like like train lines. Like, oh, this is
yeah,
a six train dude.
That's the one thing
This
about
is a
the
4
Bronx.
train dude, and this is a 2 and a 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
you could tell, definitely tell the
No
difference.
funny shit. 2 and 5 train probably lead all of New York in fucking train surfing. So like you can just tell a 2 and 5 line like nigga like I don't know. It's hard. I can't really describe it. But when I'm on the train,
I could describe it. I just don't want to offend nobody.
Because
Nah.
I only like
Oh,
I
this nigga
just
gonna
blended
filter
in with
himself?
the BX.
Nah.
Like I'm saying, I
Yeah,
understand,
nah,
like,
Oh, Rob, we from Long Island, right?
Yeah.
He from Long Island.
So I'm
so-
Freeport. Freeport. What up, Freeport?
No, Fort Knox.
I say
Yeah.
the 4 line is kind of like it's kind of like the Heights because you got Dominicans on the 4 line, you know, 'cause
Yeah.
you got High Bridge and all that shit. I
Yeah.
want to say, I don't want to say majority, but it's kind of
Yeah, don't say it. Watch your tone.
Yeah, watch my tone. I'm not trying to get jumped, bro. Like, you know what I'm
See,
saying?
I know the 6 line now.
No,
The 6 line is like
Ironically,
Yeah, the
I'm
6
like-
line different. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it's
just say
totally different.
We just say
Yeah.
it's different. We just say it's
Yeah,
different.
like if you go into Sound View, like nah, I ain't got no reason to go to Sound View. But it's
I
kind of
have
like
no reason to go to Sound View, yeah.
If you go to Sound View, it's kind of like just expect different shit to happen over there. Like 2
The
and
2 to
5.
5, you see some crazy shit.
Yeah, but it's kind of like the worst line to live on is the 2 and the 5.
But you know what's crazy?
Nah,
You can tell the difference between the 2 and the 5. The 5 is a lot cleaner. The 2 line, that's when shit go crazy. That
If you
local
go into
train.
like Dyer Avenue,
Yeah.
Baychester, you kind of good. But if you go into like Wakefield, it's
Yeah,
nasty work.
it's
Yeah,
nasty work.
Them
Definitely
the
that.
5 line go like it's like shout out to Caribbean. It's like more Caribbean up there.
Yeah.
The 5 line, more
That's
like
all
towards,
up top of the Bronx. That's
I mean,
all of,
the
like,
higher you
Glenville.
go in the Bronx, like
more
here, it's more Caribbean. Like that's Gun Hill Jamaicans and
Yeah,
Okay.
damn. I feel like we're gonna get jumped after this podcast.
Word, I don't feel safe no more. Yo, I'm about to nah.
No, so 6 Train notorious for like fights and shit like that. Remember all the World Star,
Bro, remember all the motherfuckers have? Nah, I ain't go. That's yeah. We
What you
keep-
gonna say,
the 6
Steve?
line?
You talking about like
Yeah,
people
you know what you
fucking?
gonna say?
Yeah, people fucking on the train. That's 6 line. Yeah,
Nah, I be taking the 6 line to work. I ain't gonna lie, man.
nigga Robbie watching.
But that be for the night owls. You know what I'm saying? Night
yeah.
owls.
Oh yeah,
and all
night
that,
hours
yeah.
on the 6. Nah,
So now I go, I'm good.
you gotta Uber
I
that
a
shit.
sick nigga doing
yeah,
that shit.
Yeah, you gotta Uber that shit, bro.
I'll be
Yeah.
back home before then. But damn, that's crazy.
Hell nah, you can catch a case on that bitch.
Queens is just like its own world, son.
Nah, they get money.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I'ma keep it honey.
Queens get
the
money. Queens get the money.
Queens get the money. I'm not
I ain't
gonna
gonna lie to you
front.
about that, yeah.
I ain't
But
gonna
Queens, you know how
front.
niggas be like, yo, what's up, God? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
They like more.
Especially when they older. I don't want to
They
be
more-
like that old guy that don't hang it up.
You
know what I mean?
So
Like-
they be like more like the Nas's. Like they be
Yeah.
like. That.
But Nas is cool. Nas is just like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Nas knows his age. But there's people out there like 50, 40-year-olds that look kind of bugged the fuck out trying to hang out with the youngins.
yeah, niggas be 50,
50.
talking like they 21,
Yeah.
dressing like they 16, ain't got no
We
fucking-
almost jumped somebody at the juice bar because of that shit, bro. Yo, that shit was so crazy. It was like 12 of us, and some OG dude from Brooklyn just came up to my man and said, "Oh, light me up." And my man's like, "Nigga, I don't know you." And then everybody just like circled up, got their angle. I got on the left side, like, yo, if he act up,
I'm on it.
yeah, word. Those my Queens people. Shout out to Queens.
Shout out to Queens.
Queens
Queens,
definitely get the
man.
money.
Now shout out to Queens because I was always shop out there. You know what I'm saying? Jamaica Ave. You already know what time it is.
Hell no.
Yeah,
I don't
shout
rock
out-
the Queens.
shout out-
Shout out my Queens people, but y'all, you know y'all won't see
Nah,
me out there.
shut
Yeah.
Jamaica Ave down. All
Nigga,
the
last
money
time
had-
Like they be having the real barbecue parties and shit
Yeah.
like that. They be going crazy out there.
Nah, shout out to Queens, you know what I'm saying? I don't really
Yeah, we don't go to Queens. We just go to, like, the beer garden. That's
you
a-
know, Astoria. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
light
yeah.
shirt.
That's
like,
Max.
You know what I'm saying? I be in it's Long Island City.
Yeah,
I'll say
Long Island
MoMA
City.
PS1 and shit. What other part of Queens?
Brooklyn.
But Queens is big as hell. That's why, because you got like Forest Hills.
Yeah, you do.
You got like Jamaica. You got
You got
Astoria. There's so many parts of Queens that we didn't miss.
I got so many.
You can't even
Rich Hill.
you can't even confuse nobody like where
Yeah.
they from, bro.
I don't want to talk too much about Queens because I don't know too much. And I don't want to hear come correct
You know
if you
what's
talk
so-
about my borough, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, here you go. Now
Yeah,
you want to
somebody
fight me.
gonna check you.
Yeah, now you want to fight me.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So, but Brooklyn is just different. Brooklyn,
Brooklyn
you
is
can.
too big, man.
Nah, the thing
Pause.
about Brooklyn, it's kind of like
Yeah.
Brownsville
yeah,
is to me is just like the hood or whatever. So
Brownsville?
I respect Brownsville. I mean, I respect the city
Man,
within
I don't
itself.
go to Brooklyn.
Nah,
They know I'm not from there, bro. I never go to Brooklyn, bro.
Nigga, I was on. You gonna be on Eastern Parkway?
Shout out to Eastern Parkway. I'm gonna say that. Shout out to Eastern Parkway.
I was
know.
saying, yeah, Eastern
like,
Parkway. Gotta stay away from there.
Yeah, I don't go nowhere in
shout out to
Brooklyn,
them,
bro.
New Lots. Well, that's
Most I go is Barclay.
Bark.
Yeah,
You,
yeah.
you pretty much in Manhattan a little bit. Like it's not
Yeah.
too deep
Yeah.
into like.
Other than that,
BK.
man, you see me.
Yeah, I mean,
but
yeah,
most
I've
of
been to
Brooklyn,
BK
most
in
of
a
Brooklyn
minute.
is folks who just moved to New York now.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's my way of
Yeah.
thinking because I'm thinking like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago is a completely different
Exactly.
walking anywhere else. But
Yeah.
now it's just like, oh shit.
different.
White
Right.
people just be jogging.
Nah, I feel like, yo, I ain't gonna
Everybody's
lie.
safe.
That's
Everybody's
the same
safe.
thing. I feel like every bowl is like even Harlem. I got white people out there. I'm like,
Except
what
the Bronx, we
heck?
gotta get gentrified,
Yeah, we got yo.
Son, give me a Trader Joe's, bro. Give me
Yeah.
something. I seen Trader Joe's in Harlem. I was
Yeah.
like, Yo, yeah, they gonna rob that shit, bro.
Word. Every
ain't
borough,
letting it go down.
They gonna flip some Brussels sprouts from that bitch, bro. I swear to God.
no, every borough got is like own uniqueness and shit. But that's how you can kind of just tell. Like you can tell a new face. Oh, I just moved to Brooklyn just by the way, like Shorty might dress or how Fan might dress. He's just like, look at this.
Like now, Brooklyn. I look at Brooklyn like I don't want to say they're like hippies, but it's kind of like
it's giving LA.
Yeah, a little
it gives
bit.
more LA than it does New York. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to me. I used to like be on that like,
and it's a lot more tourists.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if you tell somebody like, yo, you be out like out of the state. Oh, you from New York? Where you from? They gonna all like assume you from Brooklyn. Or something like that. Yeah.
Nah, but
That's a fact.
cause I used to think like I used to come at people's heads like, oh damn, y'all coming. Even like the black folks that moved down to Brooklyn and shit, like, oh y'all coming from Milwaukee or whatever state, and then moving to Brooklyn, and then like treating it like it's yours. But then I also think it takes a lot of courage to move wherever you are to another city, especially like New York. You know what I'm saying? So, but the
motherfuckers out here be judging.
Word. But one thing that I wasn't like fond of, like other people who moved here from like out of state to Brooklyn, was like that TikTok shit that they took too far for the Brooklyn block parties. I feel like they was just going ham on TikTok.
I can't go. Like we went somewhere the Spike Lee shit. Yeah. But other than that, like I think that was pre-COVID. I think after COVID, that shit just got like
shut down.
Not shut down, but I want to say a little bit too gentrified.
So you don't see us in there no more.
I mean, I go.
The only block parties out now is in Harlem. So we need one in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I live in the same community.
What?
Where?
It's every what is it called?
We had the Dominican parade. That shit got shot up. Like that tells you enough you need to know.
You talking about what you call that park? Not Tremont. Katona.
Hell
no. Yeah, no. I went to an event out there, but that's when they had the Bronx Freaknik.
That's where you set up jumps.
Word. You line somebody up,
bro. Yeah, word.
Line you right up.
That dirty work, man.
Oh, this was the teddy bear I was talking about. Fuck the Cowboys.
Nah, nigga, it's all year, nigga.
My bad. I'll bring my Redskin one so you can retaliate. Commanders. I apologize.
No.
I don't know what teddy
He ain't got no team. He's just gonna bring Ocho Cinco.
Word. Yo, that's wild. Yeah, bring the Ocho.
No, but shout out to New York for always bringing the vibes. I feel like
facts.
Although you know when you out of town, you always see a New York motherfucker somewhere.
And you know what's crazy? Lil Yachty been fucking bugging, bro.
Yeah, trying to dress like a Bronx nigga from like,
saying like Atlanta bought the no, you did. No.
Get it off your chest, Steve.
Yeah, get off.
Ra, speak for me, bro.
Get it off your chest, Steve.
I ain't see that video, so
he basically was just like Atlanta kind of started the whole style type shit, and it's like, nigga, you dress like Mobb Deep.
Yeah, word.
You dress
like
crazy.
To me, it's crazy that like a nigga get online and say that shit with a straight face.
Straight
like,
face. He's dead ass standing on that shit, and I'm over here like, this nigga's tripping, bro.
I ain't gotta check.
It'll piss you off.
There's a lot of things that we do that's like crazy, but when it comes to fashion, it's just like, just sit this one out. Like the only place that I'll probably give the edge is Japan, because they're like what they can get away with, like the minimum is just a little bit higher than New York. Like here, it's just like you can kind of tell someone's fly even if they're not really trying, but they're like they really try even on their worst days. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's only I guess like city I'll give like the slight edge is Tokyo, but outside of that, like,
bro,
they
bite off of black people.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
you know what I'm saying. Like shout out to black people,
yeah,
bro. You see Spanish artists dressed like black people. Like everybody is. They just try to take their aura.
What they say? What's that saying? God created black people and black people created style.
Facts.
That's just what it is. Everything we touch, bloom. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know what I mean?
We can go down the list of things black people invented. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Like we the face of everything. We just don't get the credit that we deserve. You know what I'm saying? So,
which is messed up.
Shout out to New York.
Have me going on a rant.
Shout out to black folks.
Go on that rant, bro.
Go on rant. Get off your chest, man.
He just hit a chord with that.
Nah. You know what I'm saying?
Did you watch the Tubi movie yet?
Nah.
You're not supporting black folks.
You're not working ass, bro.
Listen, I'm
for us, by us.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm Dominican, by the way, but in case y'all wondering.
I mean, I'll be on Tubi though. Support them with
copy.
Movies I watch. They get the little percentage.
Just like watching like old Bret Hart.
I'm watching documentaries. I ain't gonna front.
That's all you do is watch documentaries. Man.
But I've been watching the Puff Daddy documentary. So supporting the blacks.
So you watch Black People's Downfalls?
Nah. trying to see why he down fell.
Yeah, we knew why he fell. Nigga.
Yeah, word.
We
We all
damn
know
sure
why
knew
that.
why.
Word,
Yeah.
word.
I gotta understand it. Like, nah, what's going on?
Nah, he's wilding. He's
money.
definitely wilding.
Yeah, I mean, he fell, nigga. Like, he gonna stay there too, because it's like, I understand second chances, but chill, nigga. Like,
That motherfucker
not this
got
time
fourth,
around.
fifth.
Yeah, like just too.
It's crazy when you
good.
like he affected a lot of people, bro.
Yeah,
And a lot of people.
I give him credit. He
man.
invented the remix, but after that is
But he ain't really pay people.
yeah.
But they all do that though.
No, I
Not
mean,
like
of
Puff.
course.
Remember that video that Mace like popped up on Puff at like the studio?
Yo, to get signed-
He was like, yeah, sign this up, but it
Sign
was
my
like
release?
because it was like Puff was like so locked in, trying to like play the character. He don't want to seem mad in front of everybody, so he was just like, yeah, I signed this off. You know what I'm saying? Nigga like, but Mace was on that shit.
Even with the locks, he jerked them. Like, you know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's why you
was
can't play with the locks, bro.
Yeah, you wildin',
Yeah,
like,
you
you
wildin',
playing
bro.
Look,
Wildin'.
Hey.
So yeah, he got his time. I guess
or
you know he had his time, and now he got his time.
Facts.
nah, that's how it is. It's almost like
It's gonna
you
catch
did the
up.
crime. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So let him deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
He thought he was gonna get away with that for so long. Like
I would have
so
thought
long
he
gonna
would.
get
I would
away
have thought
with it.
I would have thought he like probably did it once, learned from it, but he just kept doing that shit with every art.
No, it
Probably
is.
the smartest one was probably French.
Yeah.
Because French was like, nah, I'm not
Yeah,
giving
I'm
you my
not-
royalties
Yeah,
like that, bro.
and then French did some smart shit too.
He did like MMG Bad Boy, but
Yeah.
it was like he kept his
Yeah, but-
royalties and
and-
shit.
But I feel like he did something to French where he got sick that time too. When he was in the hospital and
Yeah.
died, I feel like
Bro,
something
yo,
with that.
could
I ain't gonna lie,
Bro,
I feel like something.
Man, there's a
up
lot
there.
of shit, bro. I
Yeah.
think
Even with the Jamie Foxx, I'm telling
Jamie
you.
Foxx,
yeah,
remember the
tell you.
Shakur, there's a dude that owned Def Jam.
Yeah.
I didn't-
That he was messing with Kim, and then he committed suicide. I mean,
Crazy.
allegedly, but I'm looking at the
Allegedly.
timeline, but
Yeah.
they saying that did he fuck him up?
Yeah.
I know.
I
He did something to French. I know.
Let me
that's
tell y'all
like,
about 9/11. Nah,
my conspiracy start.
yeah, you about to
Nah.
change the name to this.
Raw
Shit.
conspiracy.
Just straight conspiracy theories.
No, I mean, I wouldn't put it past the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, at
When you
this
got
point,
power,
nah.
it's like you never
what
know
I'm
what you
saying.
can make happen and shit like that.
Exactly. And the money
But-
he got, like, come on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you the face of everything and you damn near feel like you a staple in the hood.
Bro, he'll rob his son.
Yeah.
You know what
Dude,
it
he's
is?
crazy. He
So,
dated
like,
his son's ex.
Nah, word.
It's when you know this
Yeah.
motherfucker don't think right, bro.
I just want to shout out like Gene Deal because I always like listen to I always felt like niggas shitted on him, but he was always staying
I ain't gonna
consistent
hold
with
you.
like
But I
how
feel like
shitty
he-
of a person Diddy was.
But I feel like because you can only talk shit about a person for so long. He's been doing that shit for 2 years straight.
Y'all believe
Some
him
of
now?
that,
Y'all
I
believe
feel
him
like
now?
there's, I believe like a lot of this shit, but some of this shit I feel like it's exaggerated.
Okay.
But I also was like, nigga, if you was around all this shit going on and blah blah blah, like
Yeah,
you know what I'm
why you do
saying?
nothing?
But you ever watch Reggie Wright?
No.
That's Suge's man's. Suge's man's. He's like an old cop. He just
Yeah.
knows
Oh
shit.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, he just be like, "Yo, Gene, you fucking lying, bro." Like, yeah, but who knows? At
Nah,
this
it's
point.
some dirt.
There's a lot of dirt out
right?
there.
Yes, it is.
On what you call it with like the whole death row shit because at that time,
He was
allegedly-
basically a dirty cop.
yeah, he was a dirty
Yeah,
cop.
the white dude, right?
Yeah,
Nah, he's like some
black.
fat black dude, light skinned
wow.
dude. Yeah.
So at that time, and this is just like all conspiracy, is that like he was dating Shook's wife on the side or whatever, right? So apparently, if Shook had died, his wife got everything, right? So Reggie Wright orchestrated the whole, even the Biggie hit too. He orchestrated the whole like organized crime, like the organizing nigga to come fight Tupac and shit like that. But Tupac was just never a target. It was actually Shook who was the target.
Yeah, Shook was
and
talking
then
mad shit.
Pac was collateral damage. But if you look at the
That's because Suge was fucking Misa.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you look at like how the whole like Tupac got
right,
shot
yeah,
in Vegas, right?
Nah, man. Keep it real.
Nah, listen,
But
listen.
like we
Tu-
said,
yeah, he got
A
shot
lot
in
of beef got to deal with
no,
women,
but
bro.
look how it was handled. Like Tupac got shot in Vegas, but LAPD took over the case.
Yeah.
That's a whole other state, my
Right.
nigga, right? And then after that, to make it seem like it's some East Coast West Coast shit, Biggie had to die.
I was
You know what I'm saying?
That
So
up again. Now I'm thinking about how Diddy is. I think
Yeah.
because
There's a lot
Biggie was
of
about
this
to
shit,
leave.
bro.
Biggie was about to
Yeah,
leave.
it's a lot of
I think
dirty
they need
shit.
to open that up.
There's
because-
a lot of
Open that
shit,
case
bro.
up.
Suge Knight said he knows the shooter and he'll never snitch. But
oh.
he said, and this is why I think Diddy has something to do with
I'm
it.
sorry,
He said, if you find the killer of one, then you find the killer of both.
both.
And I was just like, that's some real ass
yeah,
shit.
It's like,
Yeah.
like, dude.
Yeah, he said he'll never snitch, but you know, it's just like street rules, I guess.
I remember one time I seen Suge in person, bro. I never felt like I got to size up real quick. I was like, damn, you ain't really. Nah, not that really that tall, bro. But I was like, nah, this wash. This
shit that
is
he
like literally
for.
before like probably like a year or two before we went to jail.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, yeah. I'm like,
He had to use
Suge
cars.
Knight, nigga, this nigga causing havoc.
At the time, he had to use cars on people. He wasn't using hands.
Oh
no
yeah,
more.
yeah. He was bugged out. He would literally just pop up on you, bro.
Well,
That's a boogeyman for real, but
Nah, he was
Word,
different.
word.
yeah, he was different
but I don't want no beef with no Death
at
Row
all.
Nah,
or Bad
we
Boy
just chatting.
affiliates. So we just chatting
Chit chatting.
for podcast purposes or
Man,
whatnot.
fuck y'all. Nah.
West Side too. You know, I'm talking about you.
Word.
But we appreciate y'all tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Episode 9 is coming next week. You know, but y'all want to shout out anybody before we wrap up?
Shout out to everybody that's staying consistently watching.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Word.
I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to all the
That's-
supporters.
yeah.
Shout out to whoever came across the pod, tuned in.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
like-
saying? Maybe even if they didn't get back to me and say like, oh, this shit was popping or whatever. I
Also,
appreciate
you
it.
guys can share too. Share it with your people.
Yeah,
Somebody might
facts.
catch on, you know what I'm saying? Get this, you know.
After this episode,
This nigga
the
sounded like a
podcast.
little smooth
Yeah,
operator. just now.
word, right?
Tune
Spit
in.
game and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
word.
Nah, but after this episode, everything will be available on both Spotify and Apple Music, so you can have the audio version available as well. So you can watch your commute doing the work while you cleaning the crib or while you just like shooting the shit. But
Once again, fuck the Cowboys, nigga.
all right.